knit stitch is a little bit different than what you're used to. The purl stitch was very similar, right? We put it in the same way. All we did change was using that thumb. The knit stitch is going to be a little bit different. I'm going to break it down for you first into very slow steps so that you can see how it is still really a knit stitch, still very similar to what you're doing. But then I'll show you how it's actually, what the difference is, and then how to do it faster. So to knit, if you're starting from the beginning of a row, you want to come under so your yarn is behind that right needle. To break it down, you're going to go in normal as if to knit, right? Right needle is in the back, left needle is in the front. Now, I can't use my thumb and get around that back needle. So you're going to come parallel and you're going to pop that right needle to the front. Now, just like we did in the purl stitch, you can pluck the yarn over. Now you can parallel, put the right needle to the back, and then come down, under, and off to finish the stitch just like you normally would. So I'll show you that a couple more times. Come in as if normal to knit, parallel, right to front, pluck it over Portuguese style with your thumb, left thumb only, parallel, right to the back, finish your stitch just like normal, under, push off. Now that's going to be a little bit slow and awkward. So when you actually start Portuguese knitting, you are not going to do that every time. Instead, you're going to come in as if to knit, but you're going to put your needle straight into the front. You're going to pluck it over, and then you're going to come back down where you came from and push it off. Under, pluck, finish. Under, pluck, finish. So if you've practiced a bunch with the purl stitch, you're going to keep wanting to go in as if to purl. Make sure when you're knitting, you go in as if to knit. You also want to make sure your yarn is coming from behind your right needle. If you purl, your yarn is coming from the front. If you just knit, it'll be coming from the back. It's going to be pulling though, so you may panic and think it's coming from the front, but kind of hold it out like this and see it's actually coming from the back. It's just being pulled forward a bit. Again, you just come in the front, pluck, finish. So again, once you get going, this is a very quick and easy process. That is the knit stitch in Portuguese.